It was a bag of mixed feelings, I guess you can say. Obviously as a professional and as a basketball player, we want to play. I want to play personally. I want to go out and I want to compete. With my teammates, with my club, and compete against the rest of my peers. But I felt like it was the right decision just because of the circumstances and just because of the times that we're currently living in. Um, I felt that it was the right decision. On EuroLeague's part, on the club's part, to cancel because there's many factors and many risks and many complications that could possibly be involved if we continue. So um, like you said, it was bittersweet, but I think it was the right choice for us to, worry about, put the everybody's health and safety, um, you know, as a priority, and then all of us together as a, EuroLeague community, start focus on what we can do for next season. Obviously, that the health and safety factor, was definitely a priority, but I think a big priority for everybody in our sport was, trying to protect and respect the integrity of the game of basketball, of the EuroLeague basketball. We were in the midst, or coming off of one of the best EuroLeague seasons in the history. Look at all the individual performances, look at the teams, and the fanfare and everything. So I think it was an obligation, for all of us to protect that and also respect that. We wanted to make sure that we gave the fans and gave all of all the players and everybody involved the best competition possible. And due to the current circumstances, I think all of us felt that we wouldn't be able to do that. And we all know how difficult it is to win a EuroLeague title. To win a EuroLeague championship, the grueling, the grind that is the EuroLeague competition that makes it, why it's one of the best competitions in the world. And we all felt, as players that, we didn't want that champion to be determined by, who had access or who was the ability to train versus who didn't have the ability to train. So I think that was, one of the main points in the decision. Usually during this May period, we're in the Final Four. We're gearing up for the Final Four. The moment where it stopped, where the season unfortunately had to be stopped because of COVID, was the point of the season where I most look forward to. It was getting to the point where it was right around playoffs. It was right around where the games started to matter and had even more importance. So, I definitely miss it. I miss basketball in general. I mean, this is the longest I've gone in my life without, playing basketball, or the ability to touch a basketball, or the ability to, not be able to compete. So it's definitely, not an easy thing to be away from the game. But at the same time, I think, many players have already mentioned it, that because of this excitement and because, of them missing the game, that they feel like next season is going to be even better. It's giving guys opportunity to miss the game a little bit more. And, I think everybody's going to be hyped and is already anticipating the start, for the 2020 season. We're in this all together. Um, you know, right now it's, kind of uncertain times right now. And, but we're with you guys. We're with the fans. We would all want to be, playing basketball and getting back to, doing the normal things that we usually do. But the only way that we're going to combat this and fight this is together. So, I think as we say, you're really united. It's not just the players, it's not just the clubs, it's the fans too. So, like I said before, we're all one big community that's trying to do the best for EuroLeague basketball. And we miss the fans just as much as they miss us. And we're going to be excited, even more to give our best efforts to make sure that this next season is going to be even better. I mean, one of the kind of the great things about the times we're living in right now is that we have technology. So we have the ability with, social media, with, different apps and different things that are kind of going on right now, where we can stay connected with our fans and with the fans of our clubs. And I think all the clubs and all the players and EuroLeague in general has done a great job of, trying to, feed the fans or give the fans, content, to keep them excited and kind of keep us connected all together. Because, like I said, I mean, we're humans too, and we understand, that how much people are missing basketball, but missing sports in general. We know how big of a part that is to to people's lives. So I think during these next this time where we're during this off season, it's going to be very important for us to stay connected to not only the fans within our clubs, but the fans of basketball in general.